Oh, whew. Hey guys. Welcome back to Campbellland. Today we're making yogurt. We haven't really been outside much because it just has been too cold. So we haven't really been outside. But today, sorry, I'm getting in my fridge. We're making yogurt. I've got some milk. Sorry. I've got some milk that needs to be consumed and in the next day or so. So I am going to make a batch of yogurt. I made a batch this morning and took it, well, I made it last night and I took it down to my mom because she loves homemade yogurt. My dad is very set in his like food ways. He does not, he will not like, I don't know. It was hard enough to get him to try yogurt from the store when he was like 50. So I don't know if he'll do homemade yogurt. He doesn't even do sour cream. He's kind of a weirdo in a good way, but he is kind of a weirdo. So I believe I have everything I need. So I'm just going to go over this really quick the way I make it. I have a Sultan yogurt maker, thermostat yogurt maker, controlled. I've got that, and it makes 5 containers. And the containers that it comes with, these little guys, they are about 6 ounces. But I use these sometimes, you know, my little mason jars. Don't know if you know this about me yet. I am a total mason jar nut. Use them for everything. And so, anyway, I use these as well. So I have both of those. I have 5 of them. And so I need about 30 ounces of milk. Organic, raw, whole milk tends to work the best for cultured dairy products, home cultured dairy products. But I just get this whole milk. Actually, this isn't even vitamin, or this isn't even, yeah, this is, anyway, whatever. So, whole milk. I put maple syrup in mine, vanilla, and you need some sort of starter. This is my starter from yesterday's yogurt. I will not use this whole thing. I'll only use maybe a spoonful or 2. You don't need all of this. And then a thermometer. I just use this little guy. That's how it works for me. So here's the deal with yogurt. Super easy to make. I do mine in the microwave. And the hardest part is waiting because it's kind of time consuming and getting your temperatures right. Basically, you heat the milk up to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, and that kills off all the bad bacteria that could be in your milk. And then you have to let it come back down to about 110 degrees so it doesn't kill your culture. That's when you add the rest of your stuff. That's when you add your starter culture, your sweetener. You don't have to add a sweetener if you want just plain, but my family, me, my mom, we really, really, really like maple syrup or honey in ours. So add your sweetener, I put my vanilla in then, and then I put it in my jars. So my yogurt maker doesn't get above 115, I don't think. And so it keeps it at a constant 115 degrees. And that's it. I leave it for 12 hours, come back and put it in the fridge, let it cool. And within a couple of hours, it's ready to eat. Super delicious. So I'm going to get started on that. And I'm not really going to do like a super huge tutorial. It's very self-explanatory once you see what I'm doing. So I'm going to start by pouring my milk and getting that in the microwave to heat up. P.S. Real life, guys. 6 people's worth of laundry clean, but needing to be folded. Okay, I'm klutzy. While we're waiting for the milk to heat up in the microwave, I'm going to scoop some of this yogurt from yesterday that I made last night and into the morning. I am going to scoop some of this into this. But the real reason I'm coming on here is to show you, first of all, how thick that is. It doesn't run at all. And how creamy the texture is. It's just amazing. So I'm gonna scoop some of this into here and try to get my camera to focus on that. That is all you need for the starter culture. The rest of this, I'm probably gonna eat later. Since I'm doing it, I'm gonna go ahead and add my maple syrup and my vanilla for the culture, for flavor. So when my milk comes down to 115 degrees, I am going to add a little bit into this to incorporate it all first and then dump all of this back into my 30 ounces of milk. I'll show you when we get there, but I'm an over-explainer. Okay, so 5 minutes in the microwave. I'm gonna bring it out. I know just from doing this a lot that this is not gonna be at temperature. I'm not even gonna check it because I already know that it's not gonna be ready. My microwave, this amount of milk, this specific Pyrex that I'm heating it up in, it will take 10 minutes total to come to temperature. In fact, that gets it over temperature, but I never have to worry about it. So I'm just gonna give it a stir. That was a stir. I'll show you. Give it a stir. And then back in the microwave for another 5 minutes. And that will do it. Okay, I hope you can see me. This is kind of an awkward angle for my arm. But while we're waiting for our milk to cool, I'm editing some photos. I do photography on the side, and actually it was on the side before I quit my job. Now that I'm home all the time, I'm gonna be picking up and probably doing more photography again. So while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna be editing some pictures. Never a dull moment, never idle around here. There's always something going on, right? I do my yogurt. I culture my yogurt for 12 hours. I have found that it doesn't get too sour, but it still has great texture and is like a really good feel, really good taste. So I'll probably set an alarm. I don't know if you can see my clock, but it's like 2:40 in the afternoon. So I'll probably set an alarm to get up at 2:30 and put it in the fridge. You don't have to do that. You can culture it longer. It just gets a little more sour. Second thing that I want to say about yogurt is if you use a flavored culture, your yogurt will take on that flavor. Some of the best yogurt I have ever made was with a key lime starter. Hint of lime in my yogurt. It was amazing. And I used that culture, that starter, or I used a starter from that batch of yogurt for like 3 different batches of yogurt, and it retained that hint of lime. It was beautiful. It was awesome. Some of the ways we enjoy our yogurt: jam, some maple syrup, definitely granola. I have put some dried fruits in there before, and my kids don't love dried fruits to begin with, but I love them. So yeah, you can make it flavored, you can make it plain, you can make it sweetened, you can make it unsweetened. It's really up to you. And I know it seems kind of vague, but honestly, as long as you keep the temperature right, you really can't screw it up. You're not going to kill your cultures. You're not going to mess it up. You know, as long as you've done the basic steps: heat, cool, culture, and then leave for 12 hours in a warm space, it's going to be fine. Anyway, that's that. And yeah, thanks for coming along. That's a wrap. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.